there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. That is correct, we are going to be jumping into a trailer reaction to a movie called Killer Cocks. It's about killer chickens. I can't even maintain my sanity. Like, I don't know what my life is right now. I honestly don't. We're talking about a movie that revolves around chickens puking on people. What is going on? But anyway, let's jump into this trailer and let's see what it has to show us. This is probably the most ridiculous movie that I've ever looked at on the channel, so prepare yourselves for a fun time here. Anyway, here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Killer cocks will puke on you.
Okay, digging the music. Fuck the humans, let's eat them, girls. What? What? What is this? It's like a puppet. This has to be a joke, surely. Bit of pop punk here. He's throwing up. Some guy's got his shotgun. And there's a 7-arm Killer Cocks. Okay guys, it's only about 40 seconds long. Like, this has to be a joke. Like, what the heck is this? Like, honestly, Killer Cocks. Okay, let's just go through it quickly. I'm not going to do a mega in-depth analysis of this Oscar-winning movie here. Because, yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about here. This is just absolutely insane. It looks like some sort of student project coming out of, like, college or university or something that someone's done, you know, for a bit of credit or something. So we get someone reaching into the chicken coop. We get this kind of crazy farmer dude with a pipe. Then we get some shots of the chickens, and it says, "Fuck the humans, let's eat them, girls." What the heck is this? Okay, moving along. There's a meteorite here, which obviously lands and turns the chickens crazy. Then we get this bottom shot of what looks to be chicken legs, but it's clearly a rubber puppet or some sort. Shows the bottom of the chicken. We get a cut back to more real chickens. Then we get this really weird lame ass puppet that was probably found. It was probably found at like a thrift store or something for like $2. This weird crazy chicken here that's going to be throwing up on people. Like, I don't even know. The one redeeming feature about this trailer was the music. The music, like a pop punk band, sang a cover in the background, and it actually sounded quite fun. Like, the actual music sounded not too bad. Yeah, so we get this crazy puppet chicken here. We get the real chickens here. Some guy gets a load of blood thrown up on his face from a chicken. Then we get this side-by-side shot of a chicken pocket. I can't even talk properly because I'm losing my mind. Like, I can't put together a cogent thought. We get this reflected shot of a puppet chicken throwing up, and you can clearly see the pipes inside his mouth where the sick is the puke is coming out of. They didn't even bother to hide it. I love that. So moving along, we get this guy with his shotgun trying to take out the chickens. Then we just get a shot to a chicken coop with a prosthetic human arm in the chicken coop. Yeah, and the name as well, Killer Cocks. I think the name Killer Cocks, like, is quite funny. Like, I like that name. It's a play on words. It's funny. But yeah, guys, like, this has to be some sort of joke. Like, what is this? This can't be a serious film. Like, I think a bunch of friends just got together. They had a few drinks and just made a funny film just for laughs. That's all it has to be. Because if it can't be something serious. We know that. But anyway, we're going to head over to Bloody Disgusting now we've checked out this trailer. I don't even know if you could call it a trailer. I'm not even sure what this is. It's an abomination thrust onto mankind of some sort. I'm not really sure. But we're going to go over to Bloody Disgusting. We're going to check out some details and news surrounding this movie and see what we can learn about it. So, my apologies, guys. This is coming to us from Dread Central, not Bloody Disgusting. So, Killer Cocks invade Texas. Let's read these details here. So last month I had the pleasure to attend a film shoot for a local indie horror feature, smack dab in the middle of Central Texas, my neck of the woods. It's been a while since I've been on any set. I'm not really sure you could class this as a movie set. It's literally on some, ranch farm in the middle of nowhere. It's not really a movie set, is it? Let's be honest about that. Let alone a horror one. So this was an opportunity I wouldn't allow myself to pass up. I wanted to witness movie magic right in front of my face again. movie magic. I think you're kind of, extending that term of movie magic to something that doesn't encompass this. To see behind the curtains, to observe the strings pulled to make the blood-stained puppets dance to appease whatever sleazy art gods exist in realms unknown. The name of the film, Killer Cocks. So, as in chickens, you gutter goblins. I love that phrase, gutter goblins. I'm going to have to steal that. That's actually quite fun. You gutter goblin. So we have a picture here. It looks like a piece of marketing for the film. We have the puppet of the chicken. And then he's on a poster, Killer Cocks poster. And then it says, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the coop. And it looks like an AI generated picture of kind of like a beefed up killer chicken in the middle there. Looks ridiculous, matches the tone of the film, kind of crazy. If you showed someone this, you'd be like, what the heck is going on right now? Like, I'm literally questioning my life choices as to why I'm talking about this. But I hope you guys enjoy this kind of video, because it's crazy, it's ridiculous. It piques your interest as a movie fan, and you kind of want to dive into it and be like, what is going on with this? So here's the synopsis for the movie. After a mysterious meteor shower crashes into wacky Texas, the chickens start mutating into bloodthirsty killing machines. 2 local egg farmers, outcasts, and some local heroes band together to fight off the feathered freaks of nature. So think of it as a spiritual successor to Poultrygeist, Night of the Chicken Dead. What? I've never even heard of that, Poultrygeist. I'm going to have to dive into that at some point. Complete with Lloyd Kaufman. The way the film was made permeated this feeling. Good old homemade gonzo horror, complete with hammy acting, crude jokes, and plenty of fake blood to keep the schlock gears lubricated. Several familiar faces from the indie horror scene were there, including the following people. I'm not going to read it because I'll butcher his name. Oh, Stephen Livingood. Okay, that's not hard to pronounce. Stephen Livingood. Actor and host of the podcast Reaper Underground, and his partner Kelsey Livingood. Such stars... star of such films as Clown Motel 2, Night of the Dead Sorority Babes. Each of them purveyors of the lower budget horror artscape, had the same mindset and energy flowing through them. Okay, these guys have been involved with 2 films, right? So we've got Stephen Livingood and Kelsey Livingood, and they've been in films like Clown Motel 2, Night of the Dead Sorority Babes. That doesn't instill much confidence being in those 2 films. They sound crazy. I know nothing about those films, but just the titles. Yeah, that sounds dubious at best. I have to put it that way. Okay. I just keep bursting out of laughter because it's just so ridiculous what we're doing right now. This picture here, this puppet chicken throwing up on this guy. It looks like one of the band members who potentially sang the song on the trailer. He's got a bass guitar here. He's on the floor, and this chicken is throwing up on this guy. Just what? So stupid. Everyone I met shared an intense love for the genre and showed it without any hesitation. Blood spilled, chickens killed, and laughter infected the crew as this absurdity of a film was brought to life before my very eyes. This is what filmmaking is supposed to be. I don't think this is what filmmaking is supposed to be. Puppet chickens throwing up on people. What it always should be, an experience, a good experience, not one lacking adversity, but one to look back fondly, not with disdain. Sure, there's several great films made under hostile work environments, but plenty were made under not so hostile work environments as well. Looks like we get a picture of the cast and the crew here, which is quite fun. We've got the puppet chicken here on the end as well. And yeah, that looks like a fun crew. Now, is Killer Cocks going to be one of those great films? No, probably not. I think that's an understatement. If I'm being honest, but I do think I had fun on set, will be felt on screen. At the end of the day, a film is meant to be entertaining, and I think to the right people, this will do its job flawlessly. This is the kind of film where you grab a load of mates over, you don't tell them what you're about to watch. You put on this film, you share a bunch of drinks and beers, and you get absolutely hammered drunk, and you put this film on, and you all have a good laugh, and you could play a drinking game. Every time a chicken throws up on someone, you have to take a shot. You know, make it fun, something like that. And that's what this kind of movie is about. It's not to be taken seriously. It's just a ridiculous film to have fun with, have a few drinks, and just absolutely just laugh at it. Killer Cocks is directed by James Carnes in his feature film debut and stars Lloyd Kaufman, Morgan Thompson, Angel Nicole Bradford, Michael St. Michaels, and Bill Whedon. Stay tuned for updates whenever I get them. And then we have people eating fried chicken at the end. Okay, that's kind of funny. So, yeah, that's kind of where we are. So, it's basically a meteor crashes on a farm. it mutates a bunch of chickens, and the chickens throw up on people and infect the people, and it's just... There's no words left to say about this, which I haven't already covered in this video. But guys, I throw it off to you. You see this trailer, we did a bit of a reaction, and we read some of this news covering this movie. It's absolutely just the most ridiculous thing I think I've covered by far on this channel. Killer chickens throwing up on people. After this video, I'm gonna go sit in the corner over there, and I'm gonna sort of question my life choices and about what I'm actually doing at the moment. But yeah. Guys, jump into the comment section, put your comments down there, let me know whether you think this looks good, whether you think it looks like an abomination thrust onto mankind, like I said earlier. Whatever your thoughts are, just let me know. I'm beginning to lose the will to speak or say words right now. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe before you leave as well if you enjoy this content, guys, and I will see you in the next video.